Hey there, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Collector's Table. I am that Asian Nostalgic Toy Guy. Today, you see the shirt, you see the figures. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles day. I absolutely love my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection, and it is ever growing. And today, we're going to grow it by 2 more figures and a ton of accessories. That's right, today we're unboxing the 2-pack here, Bebop and Rocksteady. These 2 figures here with 31 plus points of articulation by BST, AXN, the Loyal Subjects figures here, inspired by that 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade video game here. These 2 figures look absolutely amazing. Not only do we get all these awesome accessories, but we get 2, count it, 2 head sculpts, very different head sculpts, cool head sculpts, and we just get a ton with this figures here, and we get a ton with the box art here, which we're going to go over here momentarily. So before we go over these figures, before we unbox them, before we go over the box art, go ahead and hit like on this video for me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you on board as a subscriber. Also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxings and videos. I appreciate you for doing that very much. Now let's go over this box art of these 2 awesome Teenage Mutant Turtles villains. I love how we have that pixelated arcade look of these figures, the animation, the artwork there on the box there, as we see Bebop and Rocksteady looking all pixelated like a video game. And then we look on the inside there and we see they have the colors and awesome patterns to match. This box art is awesome. We see the Nickelodeon logo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, the BST, AXN logo, the Loyal Subjects logo. We see just tons of stuff on here. And then on the back there, we get the bios of these 2 awesome mutant villains here with all those accessories. Now we've seen all this box art. Now let's get the figures out of the box. We pop them off the turning display, pop that top right there off there. We see those figures. We pull them out of there and we see them right there. Looks absolutely amazing. Now let's pull them the rest of the way out of the packaging. Look at this totally awesome cardboard diorama there of a scene from the video game with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo and the Nickelodeon logo. That looks pretty cool. We also get cool little player cards here, figure cards here. This is pretty cool, Bebop and Rocksteady. That's just a totally awesome extra here by BSTAXN. That's pretty cool. We're going to go over Bebop first. Look at how awesome he looks there. All right, what is not to love about this figure? Okay, he gets the hair. He gets the ponytail. He gets the awesome glasses, the purple look. That's awesome. We got the hair tie on the back of that ponytail. That looks cool. Now, that jacket that he's wearing, I just want to let everyone know, that jacket, that orange jacket, is actually kind of movable. It's like a really soft vinyl. It's really movable. And you can see on the jacket, they also put the bombs on the jacket. That is cool. So with that head sculpt, it looks really like a cool version of this Bebop figure here from the arcade game. And it looks like the packaging. So that's pretty cool with that head sculpt there. That's the first head sculpt we get. We get another one. When we go over the accessories, you're going to like this this extra head sculpt we get for these figures. Now, completing the look here, let's go ahead and do the rundown here. So he's got these cool, like, turtle shell shoulder pads. That looks awesome. He's got the cool spiked wrist armor there. Really cool. That doubles as like a weapon. And then on the left wrist, he gets like a chain around that wrist. And then as we're spinning here, he's got a chain around his waist too. You can kind of see that around his waist right there, that chain there. He's got those like charcoal gray or light black, dark gray pants with, maroonish colored knee covers, and that pink and purplish colored wrap there on his left thigh. That's pretty cool right there. I love the cartoonish, the arcadish look of this figure, getting down to those shoes with the orange and like maroonish color there of those shoes. That looks pretty cool. I really do like that. So when he comes around here again, we're going to go over the front part. He's got that ammo harness right there on his chest right there. It's got that ammo in there. That's pretty cool. And when he was turned around there, as you can see him spin around, he's got those abs that are kind of defined with that arcade color there. It looks like a, it kind of looks like a pinkish color, but a really, really dark pink. And then, of course, around his neck, he's got that cool necklace. So that keeps with the Bebop figure. That's all the things that Bebop is known to have in the comics and in the cartoon. So that's pretty cool. We're going to go over the articulation on Rocksteady when we get him up here. So that is the rundown of this Bebop figure. Now, what does Bebop get in terms of extras and accessories? Bebop gets a second head sculpt that is Bebop before he turns into the Bebop that we know with that warthog look there. This is a head sculpt of his face before Shredder messes with his DNA and mutates him into the warthog slash human there. So you got that cool, awesome head sculpt there, and you can just see how he would transform into this cool, awesome Bebop warthog figure that we see there. Now you see the glasses, of course. You see some eyebrows that are colored that are popping up over those glasses. He also has earrings on this head sculpt. That looks pretty cool. I really do like this head sculpt. Bebop has a total of 3 sets of hands. That's 6 hands. Fist hands, hands that are open, hands that hold. So that's pretty cool there. That's a nice little extra. Bebop has weapons, okay? So he gets his dagger there. That's a pretty cool looking dagger there. I love that purplish color on that handle there. The arcade look there. That thing looks pretty cool. I like that. Almost looks like a Native American like spear like thing there. That's pretty cool. Bebop also gets his like drill head gun there. That looks pretty cool. And I like this tricolor here of like the cream, the like pinkish purple there, and then that orangish on the handle there. Really cool little accessories here. Nice detail. I love the colors of this, and just, you know, just looks different than everything else in my collection here of Bebop. And there we go. I wanted to put those hands that hold on there and those 2 weapons, those 2 accessories in Bebop's hands, so you can see those in action. Look at those. Those are pretty cool. And there is that Rocksteady figure here. Every bit as cool as Bebop there. Now he's got a little bit of a longer jacket on there, covers everything from his neck all the way down to his wrist there, and you can see on the back there he's got that machete knife weapon sticking out of his sheath there. Oh, you know, he just looks awesome. He is part human, part rhinoceros. That head sculpt of Rocksteady that we love so much from our vintage toy line, that is, you know, that's a rhinoceros look there. Now it does look a little bit different than our classic rhinoceros head Rocksteady villain here, but it does look a little bit more comical, more cartoonish, and more arcadish, which is what it's supposed to look like, because he's got like the horns and everything have like a pinkish base to them, where the horn meets the skin there, and he's got his teeth you know, sticking out there of his head sculpt. Looks awesome. He's also got the pink around his black eyes there. That looks pretty cool. And you see the black of his nose and everything, his muzzle there, his snout. Also, those ears are sticking straight up. I kind of like that. That's a pretty cool little look, a little unique. That he also has ammo and also has grenades there too. So that's pretty cool. Right there, you see that grenade right there with the pin on there. That's really cool detail. I really do like that. Now the bottom part of that jacket, of course, is also a little bit movable, flexible. You don't need to do anything with that soft vinyl. To complete the look, we get down to those pants. Those are like military type pants with a little bit of a bagginess to them, and they have pockets and pouches and everything for ammo and accessories and what have you. You get down, heading down towards the knees, and you see that he has like a knee cover there. 2 brown knee covers, and then you get down to his shoes. His boots are really another cool use of the orange and the brown, the dark brown, the maroon there. I like the way the straps look on those, and I love the coloration of those boots. He also gets a painted on, molded on belt too that's got those same colors on it, if you look at that. Now that sheath right there, that strap with the sheath there is removable. Also, the ammo sleeve, ammo pouch carrier holder here, that harness there is also removable as well. But why would you do that? Now that weapon that's inside there is also removable. He holds that machete, that knife weapon out there just like that. Looks pretty cool. So you can see that this is going to be a cool little addition to anyone's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles display. Rocksteady also has 3 sets of hands for a total of 6 hands. He gets that extra head sculpt there that is the human version of Rocksteady before Shredder mutates his DNA to make him look like part rhinoceros, part human. Look at that orange hair right there. He looks like a goober, I think. It's got the orange look there to the eyebrows, but he's got a little bit of the pink around his black eyes there, just like on the rhinoceros head sculpt. Got those teeth, look over here, those big teeth right there. A bigger, fatter face there, which makes him perfectly made to mix his DNA with a rhinoceros. That looks pretty cool. So you can add that head sculpt onto this body if you want to, or get yourself another set and then have yourself 4 figures standing there looking all different in your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles display. All right, this piece right here, it's kind of bewildering me a little bit because it has these little indentions on the inside here, and it has that target looking feel to it. Now, you know these guys came with shields, and you know this looks like what would be a shield, but there's no attachments here. But he has that extra piece there. So let's see what this looks like in one of these open hands. This is what I'm talking about. You could take it and hold it like that, and he could hold it like that because there's no handles on the other side of here. So that's really cool right there as an extra little accessory here. And last but not least, we get this awesome rifle, this awesome gun here that has got an awesome area for a trigger finger. It's got that awesome butt end with this orange. And it's got that cream and maroon color that scatters throughout this thing. And it's got a cool scope on there. That's cool. And then the ending piece there, it looks just absolutely amazing. Look at that. I love the artistry on these things. That's really cool. You can put that in his hand as well. Just like that. Now he's all ready to go too with his two weapons in his hands, just like Bebop there in the background there in that awesome cardboard diorama. So he's ready to go. Both these figures are ready to go. They look awesome. Look at those accessories. Now let's go over the articulation of this figure right here because it's pretty much the same on both. So we have the articulation at the head. These shoulders are actually double jointed shoulders, just to let you know. That is pretty cool. So they move pretty well. We also have some swivel motion at the top of the bicep. That is great. And then we get articulation at these double jointed elbows right here. So you can put this arm in any way you want to have it. On both these figures, they move very well here with that swivel motion at the chest, almost like an ab crunch movement. So that's pretty cool. And they swivel at the waist, which is pretty nice. And then we have the awesome movement here that is at the hip. And then it's a cool little swivel motion here at the top of the thigh, but that motion there inside the hip joint, it just makes for a lot of articulation because they're so close. So you can do a lot with this figure. Look at that knee. That is a pretty cool, double jointed knee figure there. And we get, on both these figures, you get multiple points of articulation on the feet. You can go from side to side and around and around. And this actually does move forward and backwards. It's a little tight, but it does move. And so too does Bebop's movement. All right, guys and gals, that's it. That is this totally awesome set of Bebop and Rocksteady figures inspired by that 1989 arcade version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game. This is BST AXN. This is the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure here, the PX exclusive here. This is limited to 3,000 figures. There are still some of these figures out there, especially where I got mine at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll have a link in the description section so you can go grab yourself one of those. I really do like them. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these figures. Let me know what you think about Bebop and Rocksteady as villains. Let me know in the comment section. Let's discuss all that. I am that Asian Style Toy Guy. Thank you very much for joining me at the Collector's Table again for another cool little fun unboxing and review. Hit that like button for me if you would. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you on board as a subscriber. And hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxings and videos. I appreciate that very much. I look forward to getting back to the Collector's Table real soon to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. Now, Bebop and Rocksteady. All right, they are bad guys, but they feel that they've got to go after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, I have a feeling they're going to get their butts whooped for an umpteenth time, but man, there's no stopping these hard-headed, mutated shredder villains here. And, I've got to let them go, and I've got to let you go. But I'll be back at the Collector's Table real soon.